because gravity and lack of friction have a way of determining where you're going to go.
Hello and welcome to the vlog, and we're just going to go on a Sunday afternoon stroll and show you a bit of the scenery. First it's a place called Skone, and then it's Tsarevo Polje, and then we go across the top and then we go down and it's called Klime. And it's like just really nice and green and blue. And you can see a lot of different interesting houses. There are people building really fancy houses around here, and then there's like houses that are really rural looking and farmish and stuff.
For my brother Dave, who is a big fan, well, and Shelley, his wife, big fan of the sort of buy up a heap and restore it type TV programme or YouTube channel. That's a fixer-upper, right opposite this enormous mansion and this wonderful mountain view. So there you go, it's for sale, check it out. So we're recording this just to see if you can hear the electricity, which we can hear. It's quite loud. Yeah.
This is basically going along.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go down.
It sounds like a horse coming. Oh, is that water?
Yeah. Do you need a drink?
Go and get a drink. Then that'll be the high point of the walk in the geographical sense. And then it's down there. A little bit, yeah. So the trough down there smells a bit, but the water's good. So that's a win. Another fixer-upper for my brother. So this is my perspective. My perspective is I wouldn't want to live up here because it's an awful lot of up on narrow single track roads when it snows. And I don't really have a problem driving up single track roads in the snow. Really do not enjoy driving down them because gravity and lack of friction have a way of determining where you're going to go, of which you have very little control. But the views are nice.
Yeah, it'd be a great place to have your little weekend to surf for the summer. Just to come and meet up here for the weekends and stuff.
The GoPro doesn't excel in these situations, but we'll try and zoom in. Down there somewhere is the castle, the fortress over Yaitsa, and we're a long way up over that. You can see the main bridge down there as well. Vehicles coming in and out of town. And then we've got this pylon which is whirring away up there. So in here is like a humming moth. We don't know what it's actually called. So right up there is the ski centre ranch. So the top of that mountain, which doesn't look so high up in this, that's 1,343 metres, something like that. We're not quite that high, but we've got to be 500, 550 metres up here, I would have thought, something like that. As we've come down, we've seen a dilapidated Range Rover, 2 old transit vans. Amazing. So you won't be able to read the words over there, but that is a little vineyard. I guess our local vineyard.
Yep. I think it's quite successful and popular and stuff. We got some wine from it to give to people when we had our Lumina Glasgow Festival, to give like all the people who came as guests, all the orchestras, like gifts. We brought them wine from there.
So again, this is another view that probably doesn't look like anything on the GoPro, but it's quite dramatic in real life. And yeah, we can actually see where we are now from our balcony if we were standing on it, but you can't really see our balcony from here. Like you sort of can, but you sort of wouldn't be able to point it out on the GoPro.
So we've been walking for 1 hour and 45 minutes and we have gone 6 kilometres and 3 metres.
Right. We've also gone up and down a bit and round and round. And
we'll give you more detailed information at the end when we sync the watch to the app.
But yeah, that's basically it for our Sunday afternoon stroll. So I hope you've enjoyed that. A little bit of views, a little bit of local knowledge, such as we have. And yeah, that's it really. Rowan's other comment was the fact that it seemed like maybe 80%, that might be an exaggeration, but more than 50% of the cars that drove past, people in them waved at us because they actually knew who we were, which seemed like quite a high percentage.
Yeah, we knew who they were too.
Well, that's what I mean.
It's not like they know who we are because we're famous.
Yeah.
They're like people that we actually know.
Yeah. Fair enough. So with that said, that's it for this week's vlog. Thanks very much for watching. Do give us a big thumbs up for a Sunday afternoon stroll. And do leave a comment or question if you want to know more. And remember that together we do adventure. We'll see you next time.